Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would take you guys along as I sort of process my pages from my completed Stalogy. I have explained my tab system before in a video. I will leave the link for that below if you haven't seen that already. But just explaining how I use these tabs. Tab tapes are basically any pages that have notes or some kind of, you know, anything other than my day-to-day planning on it. Bigger tabs are removable ones that basically have information that I need to refer back to, or in this case information that needs to be transferred to a new Stalogy, because I'm obviously no longer using this planner and I don't want to have information in here that I potentially need, or, you know, even lists of things that I've taken like from my screenshots or anything, you know, whatever it is, stuff in here doesn't just get lost. So I thought I would take you guys along with me while I do that. So let's just go straight to the first tab. So you can see here, this is just a tab tape. This is my first tab here, which is a digital declutter page. It says, you know, making sure I've uploaded pictures to chatbooks, uploaded videos to 1sec videos, delete them from my iPhone, transfer to hard drive, backup hard drive, my husband's hard drive, and then delete them from my Mac. So all of this stuff has actually been done, because this was all for 2023, not 2022, because we're in 2024. So this was all for sort of the last half or the last quarter of last year, which I have done. Therefore this tab can come off, and I usually just add the tabs to the back of my new Stalogy, ready for me to use in here when I need. So that page needs no further actioning. This page is a question that I've written that I wanted to ask sort of one of my gurus. So I have not had a chance to do that, so I am going to put that in my new Stalogy. I do also have my week's planner from Sterling Ink that I have lots of blank pages in the back. So some of the information I think will probably, oops, sorry, go in here. And in fact, I could probably put that in here because I might have a few. So let's make a page in here, and I'm just gonna copy this out now. Okay, so I have put that in my weeks, and then the next step is completely optional and very extra. I actually don't need to, but I do, like I said, like to keep tab tapes on pages where there are, you know, notes and something, yeah, something other than my day-to-day planning. Now I obviously have a tab tape on that page already because it's just a quote, so technically I don't have to put it on this page, but I like to do that. Okay, so the next tabbed page is here. This is just a bunch of sticky notes. I did need some addresses that were in the back because I was doing some like posting of planners and Happy Mail and calculating postage and addresses and things like that. So I'm probably just going to leave that, only because this sticky note is very old. I've reused it a few times. It's kind of lost its stickiness a little bit. So I'm going to leave that and move on to my next one. Another brain dump list. I think, okay, the only thing that's outstanding on there is I've got 3 planner covers that I need to still sell, and I have not redone. I just pulled this out of this Stalogy actually, this checklist of daily, weekly, monthly tasks that I use as a reference when I'm setting up my week. So I want to redo this, revamp it. There's a few things on here that are irrelevant and some new habits that I want to add. So I want to redo that on Canva. So I'm going to put those 2 in here. and I will just put it as a new brain dump list. So sell 3 planner covers and redo Brandy Michelle plans list on Canva. I call it the Brandy Michelle plans list because she's the one who actually made this initially and then sent it to me sort of as an editable file so that I could add my own things to it. She is unfortunately no longer on Instagram, which is very sad because I absolutely got so much inspiration like from her planners and her style, her process, and I became really good friends with her as well. So I do miss her, but I'm gonna transfer this tab just to here because this is now an actionable page that I will, you know, make note of that, oh, there's something here that needs my attention. So let's keep going. Nothing here. There are a few top tabs, but I wonder, yeah, here we go. Oh, so these are verses like from scripture that I want my daughter to learn. So we do like scripture verses as part of our morning schedule. And there was a few that I thought, oh yeah, these would be nice for her to learn. So I'm going to put that in my homeschool section because that can be things that we work on this month. Okay, all done. And this page has already got a tab tape on it, so I don't need to do anything about that. There is one more here. So this was just my monthly goals and that, which I should have removed actually at the end of March. And again, that has already got a tab on it, tab tape, so I don't need to do that. This page I think is the next one. So this was a homeschool list for my daughter, for the little one Ishri, that I had like an idea of like these are the kind of things I want to work on with her. So again, I will just transfer them to this section here. Okay, lovely. And then the next one here, I needed to book doctor's appointment for myself and for my daughter. So mine I have done, my daughter's I have not, so I do need to do that. That's gonna go on my list for tomorrow, next week actually. What's that? There's a pen in there. So actually, yeah, because she's away this week, but I will probably not get an appointment for a week or so anyway. So book blood test for issues. Okay, lovely. Let's take that one off. And then here was some banking stuff that I was thinking I need to get done. Again, none of this stuff I have looked at even. So I think I am going to put that for my next week tasks as well. And in fact, I do have some posts that I received recently about one of these accounts. So I'm gonna just tuck that in at the back here, and that's gonna help me do what I need to with that one. So there's that page done. Then we have another, oops, tab here. Vinyls to cut, stickers to print and cut, and then a whole bunch of screenshots. So this I will probably put in here, just in my brain dump list, because I don't think I need a separate list for that. I will just say vinyls to cut and literally just copy out what's there. And the screenshots, a lot of them are places in the UK that I want to visit. So I actually have a specific page for that in here, just after my menu stuff here. So I have places to visit in the UK and international travel. So I'm literally going to just plug in the names of those places into here. I have Netflix shows to check out that will go on my brain dump list. What else is on here? Some gardening stuff will go in the gardening section, which I can put. I think I have a huge gardening list in here somewhere. Here we go, gardening jobs. So I will just add it to that, and it's already tabbed as well. So let me process some of these, and if there are other random things like things I want to buy, I guess I will reassess whether I still want to buy those things or not. And if I don't, I'll just cross it off. If I do, I will transfer it into here. The reason it goes into here is because this is what I take with me when I'm out and about shopping, supermarket, or in town or whatever. So this is what I will look at, you know, is there stuff that I need to purchase? So that's something, you know, the things like hair mousse or whatever, they're going to go in here. But before I do any of that, oh yeah, I need to book Specsavers appointments for my kids. So that's definitely going to be in here. This list is a general list for the week. When I set out my Stalogy for the following week, for this week, I will actually look at these tasks, and sometimes I will put them in my Stalogy. So like the banking stuff is going to take up, I would say, like half a day. So when I set up next week, I might think, okay, on Tuesday afternoon I have some time, and I will plug these things into my planner, you know, to get done on a specific day. But for now, I haven't set up my week, so there's no point in me writing it in my Stalogy. It's the weekend. I will set up my week probably tomorrow. But for now, it's just something that needs to get done some point next week. So it goes in here. I hope that makes sense. So what did I just say? Book Specsavers. And it's just a general checkup. They've not had any problems with their eyes, but we do have like free eye checkups every year or 2 years for the kids here in the UK. Right, so let me go ahead and process these few pages. So I have put all those things in its respective places, either a brain dump, my travel list, or my next week list. And I'm not going to cross any of these things off or anything like that, because I obviously didn't get them done at this time, but I will take the tab off. It already has a permanent tab in place, and I can move on. I don't think I have too many other pages. Let's see. So one here, gardening jobs. Yeah, the only thing I have left on there is I need to repot my rose and tackle the weeds. So I'm going to put them as my next week jobs, even though I have a separate gardening section. For me, these things are quite urgent, and I want to actually schedule them in. So when I set up my planner, I will plug them in either for Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I don't have much going on. But yeah, the rest of the gardening jobs are just like, if I get round to it, then I will do it, and if not, then it will get done at some point. But like I said, those things I desperately need to do. I have actually fed the indoor plants. I've repotted the plant that I wanted to, and I have done that. So like I said, it's just that one and that one that needs doing. So I have scheduled that in. And I'm pretty sure, oh, one more here. So this is just gardening stuff. Again, these are 3 plants that are sort of new to me that I don't know how to repot and look after. So that's why I just took some notes on what they need. But they are, I've kind of like followed everything, and they are at the stage of like being grown in sheltered spots, all of them. And I can just put them out actually. So yeah, I don't need these notes anymore. I have successfully kept those new plants alive and thriving actually. I will just, yeah, like it says here, some guidance on where to plant, but I kind of know where they're going to go anyway. So yeah, that is my Stalogy processed. Like I said, the rest of the tabs are gonna, oop, did I miss one here? Oh, that was just the vinyls one. Let's take that out. So the rest of the tabs are tab tapes. They're not important things. They are just notes pages. And I do keep them in here. I keep these clips in here as well. I have so many of them. I don't need to remove them from these notebooks. And I kind of love the way that my notebook looks anyway, with all these tabs and paper clips in them. So this one is ready to be labeled and put on the bookshelf. So I hope that was useful to you guys to see like in real time how I process a notebook, how I make sure things and information and lists are not just lost in here. It's not just a big black hole where things get, you know, dumped in and then forgotten about. Yeah, and as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them below, and hopefully I will see you guys again shortly. Take care guys, bye.